Let's explore the nature of the island itself and the powers it has. Many viewers often conflate Jacob and the island as one in the same. However, they are two distinct entities. For all of his powers, Jacob is still a man. The island is alive, as in, the island has a life and will of its own. The source of light beneath the island's landmass, which Mother called the heart of the island, is sentient. The easiest way to explain the light is that it is where all life and time flows out from, it is the eternal battery that powers existence, and it powers the sentience of human beings. This light has many properties which can be harnessed and manipulated. The island acts as a cork, holding this limitless energy in place. If the island were to be destroyed, the energy would destabilize and be destroyed also. This would lead to the end of existence as we know it. The reason why Jacob explains the cork analogy to Richard Alpert in the way that he does is for simplification purposes. The man in black, aka the smoke monster, is powered by the source. He is forever tethered to it. The only way he can escape the island is to kill its protectors and turn it off. However, this would effectively destroy the world. Jacob cannot explain all of this to a man like Richard who has a very archaic way of understanding the world. Richard is a believer, a man of faith, not a man of science. So, Jacob explains the situation in a way that a man of faith might comprehend. I.e., the island is all that stands between life and death. The cork is keeping chaos and evil at bay. Time heals all wounds. When channeled through water, it exerts healing properties because it can reverse your injuries to a prior state in time before you had those injuries. Underground chambers channeled the light through water streams into the temple, while other natural river streams flowed all over the island, creating a circulatory system. Damon and Carlton confirm this much in an audio commentary for Across the Sea, and imply that the island is indeed alive. The light can also heal ailments and illnesses, once again regressing your body to a prior state. The same goes for Locke's legs. But it heals selectively, as we learned with Ben's cancer. Now, Ben didn't get sick because the island didn't like him. He needed to get sick in order to set in motion a chain of events. It also resets memories to a prior state. It erased young Ben's memory of being shot and healed in the temple waters, and it healed Daniel Faraday's fractured mind. You do not need to go into the temple waters for these long-term ailments to heal. Close proximity to the source is enough. Only fatal wounds need to be healed in the temple waters by all accounts. The island's emissary. Whoever protects the island becomes a lightning rod of sorts, with the ability to channel the powers of the source like an electrical current. Someone like Jacob can control the voltage. Because the light exists within every human being, the protector can control the light inside people. Such as stopping someone from aging, for instance, like Richard Alpert, or activating the light within a candidate through touch, so they become drawn to the source like metal to a magnet. It is heavily implied that the protector of the island can sense and intuit the future and know what needs to be done on instinct. Dreams and premonition. There is a common misconception within the Lost fanbase that the smoke monster, aka the man in black, was responsible for the dreams on the island. However, this is incorrect. Every dream was given by the island to put the characters on the paths they needed to be on in order to fulfill certain outcomes. The best example of this is John Locke's dream in Deus Ex Machina. He has the dream about the Beechcraft plane crashing on the island and took Boone to find it. During their walk, the island takes away his ability to walk to make sure Boone climbs up the cliff face and not an eager Locke. Without that dream and Boone's death, the world would have ended that very night. Because they would never have gone to find the plane. And had Boone not been in the Beechcraft when it fell from the tree, then John Locke would not have gone to the hatch that night, covered in blood, to beat on the hatch door in complete despair. Which in turn would not have stopped Desmond from killing himself. Which would mean no one was alive down there to push the button. Which means the electromagnetism would have built up to a point of critical mass and caused a cataclysm that would have ended the world. The island needed certain events to be fulfilled and guides accordingly. Every dream that a character has in the show usually leads them to perform an action that the island needs accomplished in order to put them on the path towards certain key causal events. Another example, Mr. Echo's dreams about Yemi and the hatch and the question mark. The island needed Echo to step in to push the button as Locke was losing his faith and ready to stop pushing the button. If Echo had not been on standby to take over when he did, the button would not have been pushed. The man in black had nothing to do with the events in the hatch. He wasn't aware that his loophole and plot to kill Jacob was playing an integral part in the island's master plan to save the world, and destroy him. He thought he was only manipulating people in service of his own ends. The various powers of the island are always in service of maintaining the fabric of time and balance in the world. It is the prime mover of events within the show. Thank you for watching. Future videos will be forthcoming on other mysteries in the show. Until then, stay lost.